Did we just witness the rebirth of Jamaica's sprint dynasty? One race, 3 under 990, a world lead, and a battered warrior refusing to back down. The men's 100 meters final at the 2025 JAAA National Trials wasn't just a race, it was a plot twist, a character arc, and a warning shot to the rest of the world. If you thought the golden age of Bolt, Blake, and Powell was over, think again. Let's break down every moment, every performance, every implication, because what happened in Kingston may change the sprinting landscape for Tokyo this year. Under the Kingston lights, the National Stadium was thick with anticipation. From the moment the finalists stepped onto the track, you could feel it. Something historic was about to happen. The lineup itself read like a who's who of Jamaican sprinting's present and future. Kishane Thompson in lane 5, Oblique Seville in 6, Akeem Blake in 2, Rohan Watson, Ryan Ford, Brian Lavelle, Adrian Goldson, and Buwagji and Krumi, all poised like coiled springs. But even before the gun, tension struck. The race was delayed. Oblique Seville, clutching his hamstring, looked in pain. Would he pull out? The entire stadium watched as Seville stretched and grimaced. This wasn't just discomfort. This was a man fighting his own body. For those following his story, this moment was gut-wrenching. Since his heartbreak finish at the 2024 Paris Olympics, where he placed 8th due to injury, Seville has battled a persistent groin and hamstring issue. Word is the problem flared again during warm-up. And yet, he chose to run, not because he was ready, but because he had to. Champions don't quit, not when Tokyo 2025 is on the line. But after a few minutes of regaining himself, Seville proceeded to the finish line with all intentions to compete regardless, because he wanted to touch Tokyo soil. Bang! From the moment the starter's pistol cracked, the real drama unfolded. Thompson exploded out of the blocks with a blistering reaction, time, and surgical precision. Akeem Blake was right there, matching stride for stride. Seville, despite his obvious discomfort, remained in contention. By 50 meters, it was Thompson and Blake. But by 70, the story had shifted. Like a jet on afterburners, Thompson surged. It wasn't frantic, it was smooth, clinical. He didn't just win, he owned that straight away. What Thompson delivered was nothing short of a masterpiece. Clocking 9.75 seconds with a legal wind of 0.8 meters per second, he set a new personal best, equaled the stadium record, and took the world lead for 2025. Let that sink in. This wasn't Europe. This wasn't Eugene. This was Jamaica. And Thompson reminded the world that the island still produces monsters over 100 meters. The way he held his form through the final 20 meters, that's championship material. And with Noah Lyles yet to open his season, Thompson is now the man to beat. Kishane Thompson's electrifying 9.75 second blast in the 100 meters elevated him to the 6th fastest man ever, with only Usain Bolt, 9.58, Johan Blake, 9.69, Tyson Gay, 9.69, Asafa Powell, 9.72, and Justin Gatlin, 9.74, ahead of him on the all-time list. That makes him the man to beat at the World Championships in Tokyo. He's not just in the mix, he's setting the pace. With that kind of company, Thompson hasn't just arrived. He's staking his claim as the favorite for gold in Tokyo. Now, I want us to pause for a second and think about what Oblique Seville did. He looked broken at the start. Yet by the 80-meter mark, he turned on the jets. Like a wounded lion, he hunted down Akeem Blake and stormed into second with a season's best of 9.83 seconds. That's just 1/100th of a second off his personal best. Injured, in pain, and still second fastest Jamaican of the season. Let that marinate. If this is what he looks like at 70%, what could a fully healthy Seville do on the world stage? Akeem Blake doesn't always get the spotlight, but he delivered exactly what was expected. Consistency. His 9.88 seconds was smooth, strong, and enough to earn his ticket to Tokyo. He's the kind of sprinter you can't ignore. Technically clean, mentally composed, and always lurking near the podium. Blake may not have Thompson's power or Seville's top-end speed, but he's dependable, and that could be lethal in a championship final where chaos often reigns. Raheem Ford and Rohan Watson tied at 10.04 seconds for 4th place, two athletes who showed they're ready to carry the depth of Jamaican sprinting. Adrian Goldson ran 10.07 and Krumi 10.09, and Brian Lavelle unfortunately hobbled to 10.43 due to injury. Level's injury was especially heartbreaking. With strong form in the 200 meters this season, many believed he could double. Now, his fitness for that event remains uncertain. But let's be clear, the fact that 7 men ran 10:09 or better, that's serious national team strength. This final didn't just select a team, it sent a message. Jamaica isn't just back, they're reloading. Thompson enters Tokyo as the world leader and medal favorite. Seville, if healthy, remains one of the most dangerous closers in the sport. And Blake brings the kind of consistency that wins relay medals. With the Americans still finalizing their roster and Lyles yet to drop a 100-meter race, Jamaica's trio stands at the forefront of global sprinting. The baton is no longer just in reach. It's firmly back in Jamaican hands. So here's what I want to know from you. Do you believe Kishane Thompson has what it takes to beat the Americans and become world champion? Will Seville finally get his redemption moment if he can stay healthy for Tokyo? Drop your thoughts in the comment section, don't hold back. Was this the most exciting men's 100 meters we've seen since Bolt's era? Let's keep the conversation going. And hey, thanks for rocking with Track and Field Ting's Zone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep the sports spirit alive. Till next time!